Welcome to Get Into It with Amina. I'm your host, Amina Hextall, CEO of STEAM Holistic Arts and co-director of the SWUMA Center for Cultural Arts and Healing. I am excited to do this reading for you guys today. This is a part of my Sit With Me series, which is my STEAM Intuitive Therapy series, and this is about your career. This is for people that are wondering, am I following my true calling? Am I? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing in this world? Now, typically, you know what your heart desires to do. You know what you're passionate about. But there are many people, you'd be surprised, that have no clue. They were born and bred to know that they just had to make money to support themselves and their families. If they chose to start a family, they weren't really guided towards tapping into any deeper inner passions or creativity or anything. So maybe now you're coming to a point where you're like, I'm not really happy doing what I'm doing, or I feel like I should be making more money, or I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something else, or I'm feeling called to want to contribute to the world in a different way now. So that's what could draw you to this reading. Any of those feelings. I want to give you 6 signs before we even get into the pick a pile. 6 signs that you are following your true calling. And maybe they can help you to also decipher the pile that you select in coinciding with what these 6 signs are telling you. So, number 1, passion and excitement. If you don't feel passionate or excited when you get up or when you have to do anything in your line of work, if you don't feel like, yes, I can't wait to get started, you might want to question whether you're following your true calling. Because if you are, that true calling will spark a fire within you that you are going to want to be in that element all of the time. You're going to want to be working in that element. You're going to want to be waking up in it. You're going to be thinking about it constantly because it's something that gets you going. Something that gets your juices going. Something that makes it feel like there's a purpose to living. Besides, other people. A purpose that serves something within you. Which brings me to number 2. Your true calling is in alignment with your values. So if you're not doing something that gives light to or enhances the things you care about, the things you find worthy of focusing on, then you need to rethink what you're doing and why. Your why is your inspiration and your motivation behind what you do. And if what you're doing, you don't have a reason, that at least not one that stirs passion, not a reason that stems from obligation or responsibility, but one that stems from how it makes you feel in a positive way, then you have to really think, what do you value? What are your values? What do you care about in this world, in your life? And get your work into alignment with those things. Number 3, your true calling will be something that brings resilience and persistence out of you. When you are faced with obstacles or challenges in your life, to me, I feel like there are none you can't get through. It just depends on the level of resilience and persistence within a person. And those levels are determined by the first 2 signs. How passionate, how excited, and how in alignment this dream career or job is to you. So It's easy to be resilient and not give up when you're doing something that you feel called to do. It's easy to be, persistent when you are doing something that you really, really want to do. So if you feel like giving up at times, you feel like quitting, um, that happens to everybody. Even someone that's in a position that they truly, truly love. However, if you're thinking about quitting the business altogether, I can see if you want to let go of aspects of it. Like say, okay, I'm unhappy with my assistant. I'm unhappy with my employees. I'm unhappy with my employer. I'm unhappy with this specific contract, environment, whatever. That's fine. But if you've gotten to a point where you just don't want to do that activity at all anymore, then you have to really wonder if that was your true calling at all. Number 4, positive impact and fulfillment in your life must be a part of your career. You have to evolve in a good way. You don't want to be in a line of work that causes you to negatively think or behave, or and also in the world you want to be doing something that has a positive impact in the world. And these two things, these positive impacts on yourself and on the world around you, will be fulfilling, will make you feel good. If what you're doing right now does not make you feel good, like you don't feel like, yeah, when at the end of the day, I contributed something to society, or I did something great today, or I did my job really well today. I know I'm probably one of the best in my field. Like, if you don't feel charged and fulfilled at the completion of your day, then there are things that you may need to fine tweak in your job, or perhaps you're not in the line of work that's your true calling. Now, other factors come into play, because you could be in your line of work, your true calling. Like, for example, my mother's true calling was to be a teacher, but you might not like the environment that you have to do it in. You'll have your good days, you'll have your bad days, but if you can realize where you really serve a purpose there, you can learn to enjoy it. You can enjoy the challenges, because the outcomes would be much more fulfilling. For example, working like in low income, at-risk kids type communities that she was teaching in, it was fulfilling, even though it was frustrating sometimes. The way the school system worked, how they treated kids who were struggling. It was frustrating for her at times. However, she found ways to implement what she wanted them to get out of being educated by her. I mean, to the point where she would bring us in, me, my sisters, my dance group, and we would perform, at their school assemblies. So it was like a fulfilling feeling, even though the environment wasn't so enjoyable. But the value that she was bringing, and the value that she was pulling out of these kids, and the fact that many of them went on to become great in an environment that already had set them up to become drug dealers, or struggling single mothers and things like that. She was able to help a lot of them, if not all of them that went through her class, to become a positive in the world. And this gave her fulfillment. So all of that was to say, your true calling will do that for you, will do that to you. Number 5, can't see life without doing this activity. If you can imagine yourself doing anything else for the rest of your life and never doing what you're doing now again, then it is not your true calling. because your true calling is similar to finding your divine mate. It's that thing or that person, like that person that you just cannot imagine life without. That's how you know you're doing what you're truly called to be doing. Then maybe you have to fine tweak the environment, the company, the partners, the collaborations, things like that. But the line of work should be something that you enjoy doing to the point where you could not imagine never doing it again. Number 6, last sign that you're following your true calling. Opportunities easily come for you to do this activity. And what I mean is, you don't even have to try. People come to you with opportunities to do things that are in that line of work. If you've been called to do things outside of what you're actually doing as a career, then perhaps that's your spirit guides trying to direct your attention to a side hustle or to your true calling. But if you are in your true calling, you will notice that you start to become recognized for it, and you don't even have to search. Like, people come to you for what it is you offer that is just amazing. You know what I'm saying? And there's no one else that does it like you, even if there's others doing, in a similar field. And you just get more and more opportunities to show your worth to yourself as well as to your peers. So those are the 6 reasons, top reasons. There are millions of reasons, but those are the 6 top reasons, or signs rather. Those are the 6 top signs that you're following your true calling. Okay? So, wow, I'm just looking at the directions I wrote myself and I didn't follow them. So I guess maybe spirit changed their minds. My notebook says 4 piles to choose from, but I have here 3. So go figure. We're going to do 3. And I guess it was to go with the dice, because this is the way this read goes. You're going to choose your pile by the top card, which I don't know what they are. I haven't flipped them over yet. And by the dice. Maybe you'll be drawn to that dice symbol. Okay. And then we will go through the cards. Each group of cards will answer some kind of question or something to help you affirm whether or not you're following your true calling. So we got pile number 1 here. Let's see what this card is, because these were supposed to be the top cards, your action cards. Your top cards are your cards for advice, your last bit of advice. However, I don't want you guys to see these to the end, so this became the top card. So your top card, pile number 1, is Ancient Oak Spirit Strength. Ancient Oak Spirit Strength. And you have, guess I should have checked what the hell these symbols were before I started recording. Virgo. This is the sign of Virgo. Earthy sign. My pile 2s. Your card says Fire Spirit Energy. Fire Spirit Energy. And your dice is the 11th house, or master number 11. Pile number 3. Your top card is Water Spirit, Manifesting Dreams. Water Spirit, Manifesting Dreams. And you have, this is my planet dice, the planet Uranus. So let's take in a deep breath. Still looking at the cards and the symbols. Exhale. Relax. We're going to take in one more deep breath in. And exhale. And whichever pile calls to you is the pile that holds your career reading to let you know if you are following your true calling. I will be back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. So you were drawn to the Ancient Oak Spirit. These are your last 2 cards of advice. Oops, I'll make sure you can see them. And the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo is the 6th house, the house of health and healing. And it also has a lot to do with service and work. So, excuse me, your line of work does have something to do with being in service. I feel like to people in some way. Maybe you're in the health field. Or you're someone that does something that takes technical skills. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like you're someone who is it maybe you do something in the medical or the health field. For some of you, I feel like you work with families, or communities of a certain kind of people. And others, yeah, just like you're healers of some kind, or you have some kind of skill. Maybe you can do construction, you can build things, you can design things of something like that. Okay, they just wanted to show me some aspects of your true callings, or what some of you just happen to be doing right now. Anyway, what opportunity is coming that you should not miss? And these opportunities that could help you when it comes to your true calling or your career. See a potential. There's something that you have started. Maybe it's a new job or it's a new project. Whatever the case may be, it's like smoking. It gives me the feeling of something that is about to be huge, that has a lot of potential. Okay, but maybe you're not paying it much attention right now. Stillness. Yeah, it's like something is not moving, but it has so much potential to be huge. Something is about to change that was lying, like maybe you didn't like it. You were working at something, someplace, or a project, or whatever the case may be. You didn't like it. You started, but you stopped. It's about to really blossom. For some reason, it's caught the attention of others or someone. I do see you maybe feeling at this time like things aren't moving forward in some way when it comes to your career, but that's about to take a huge change, a huge shift. Illumination. Yeah. It's like something is going to be cleared and noticed. Maybe you see how it's like dark and then it's starting to get lighter and then it's like light coming out. And the fog being cleared. You're going to have an opportunity to bring back to life something that you started that has huge potential and is right in alignment with your true calling. It's something that you wanted to do. Maybe you've even visualized or meditated on it. You felt unclear, like you didn't know what to do next or the way forward. But you're about to see a huge change. An opportunity to revive something is what I'm hearing. An opportunity to maybe perhaps right now you are not working in your true calling, but there's an opportunity for you to do so. And it's something that had a lot of potential to be big that you put to the side or you quit. But since then you've been thinking about it. You're about to go back to it in some way. Okay. Wow. So, is your true calling already your career or not? Let's just find out. Okay. So, we have the King of Pentacles coming through, Muse of Materials. So, your current career, I think, feels like it keeps you financially stable. Oops. The Hanged Muse, upside down, reversed. And the Five of Voices, which is the Five of Swords, reversed. I'll show you right side up. There's something you want to do that maybe it felt like it was competitive or a lot of competition around it, and you kind of talked yourself out of doing it. It feels like you're looking at it or you're gonna see it from another perspective. Because right now it feels like the line of work you're in, it is good for you when it comes to material wealth. But it feels like you had to shift your perspective in order to enjoy it. And now it feels like with stillness and hanged muse, it's like it feels like you felt stuck or you weren't moving forward or you weren't getting raised or promoted or whatever the case may be or recognized. And now there's about to be a light shed on you. There's no competition is going to be in your way. So are you already in your true calling at this time? It feels like you could be. It feels like you could be. It feels like you may not be doing everything though that you should be doing to be recognized. That there's so much more potential. However, you're making just enough to get by, or you feel financially secure. It's either one. All right. We have light worker. So many of you are light workers, if not everybody that's joined my channel. Physical therapist. That could be something you might want to think about working in. Fashion designer is also another calling of this pal here. And the visual arts. Wow. So these four things here may or may not call to you, but they are ways you can make a lot of money. Okay, there are ways you can make a lot of money. So maybe you see something that is a calling of yours in that list. If so, then this is definitely your pal. All right, and that means you're definitely doing what your true calling is already. All right, so what are 3 signs that you should focus on something? So if you see these 3 signs, any of them, it pretty much is telling you that you need to focus on whatever you're doing at this time. So if you're in, like, say for example, I keep using teacher. Say for example, you're a teacher and you get children as a sign. You know that whenever you teach, you're working with young folk. So that's a sign right there. You are in your true call. You're in alignment. Earlier, I pulled a card for myself. I got marbles and I got hands. So hands, obviously a sign I'm doing my true calling. And then I got, when I got marbles, it was like, I got spirit guides too. And then I got marbles. And marbles was telling me that sometimes my energy is scattered, that I'm trying to do too many things at one time. And I may have a lot of callings, but I have to focus, hone in on one thing at a time. So yeah, it's spot on. So let's see if it's spot on for you. We have angel. See any symbols or signs of angels in your line of work, or while you're working, or whatever, or even thinking about your career, is a sign of confirmation that that's your true calling. Anything from even seeing maybe angel wings, angel feathers, symbolism of angel, someone saying the word angel. White light. Wow, a lot of angelic energy around you. I do feel helping you towards your true calling. And maybe for some of you, I'm also getting you are meant to assist people with some form of transition, maybe either grieving or passing on. Yeah, that was deep. Okay. And your last sign, clouds. So when your attention is drawn to the clouds, or maybe you'll see certain things in the clouds, or that's another sign. White light, angelic energy, angel symbols, clouds, maybe seeing shapes of angels in the clouds, all are signs that you are doing what you're meant to be doing. I'm sorry. Let me fix my music because they keep on trying to make me use music that is not copyright free. And I'm not trying to hear it. Okay. So what traits of yours do you have that are meant for your specific purpose? All right. And these will also give you some hints as to what your specific purpose should be, or what it is. So light attributes. Oh, you have the butterfly. This is one of the cards I got to make in this deck. They let you make like 3 or 4 of your own. All right, so you have the butterfly as one of your traits. The good thing about the butterfly is that they transform gracefully and they are spontaneous. They're open to change and they love to socialize. Now, what could be the shadow attributes of someone who is the butterfly is that their energy is scattered, they don't rest, and they have a lot of fake friendships. Okay? So if this sounds like you, the light side or the shadow side, then these are traits that you have because they're meant for a specific purpose, something within your true calling. You're meant to be able to be spontaneous and to change and to socialize and to be able to go through transformations gracefully. So that has something to do with your true calling. You also have an Avenger. Word, I was just thinking about watching an Avenger movie just this week. All right. So the light attributes of the Avenger are desire to balance scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And then your shadow attributes could be resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Jesus, let's not visit the shadow attributes, okay? So with your light attributes being a desire to balance the scales of justice, that's something that you would use in your true calling. Righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So maybe what you do deals with, humanity in some way, righting wrongs and fighting for the underdog for some of you. And you have the Sage. The Sage card is represented by the planet Jupiter, which is a great planet to have on your side because it's lucky. It strengthens faith and belief. It helps you with following your higher calling. And it has everything to do with travel and adventure. So this is the perfect card to have in a reading called Am I Following My True Calling? So your true calling is to be the Sage. And your affirmation is the truth will set me free. Attributes you have are that you are wise, spiritual, wealthy, gracious, intuitive, inspired, devoted, expansive, self-reflective, truth-seeking, emotionally intelligent, truthful, philosophical, and charitable. These are all attributes you have that coincide with what you are meant to be doing, what your calling is. All right, where can I fit this where you can still see it? Can we squeeze the sage in over here? Yes, we can. I'm gonna slide you out. That part where you're doing too much and then you mess everything else up. Okay. Moving on. So exactly what is your calling or area of work that you should be working in? What is not just, the line of work, and maybe the environment or the focus. What is the purpose behind it? Let's see. So you have the builder. The innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So anything that you are able to be a part of from the ground up, where you will feel accomplished. You will feel like you have served a purpose. Where you see potential and you create something out of that potential. Those type of things are like huge rewards to you. Yeah, I knew this. I mean, you got fashion design, you got visual arts. Your soul wants to express itself creatively. So this is my creative artist pal here, I see. I do feel like it is something creative possibly that you're working on that you're going to return back to, and it's going to be very prosperous for you. And you'll know when. These are your signs here of when. We have Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're meant to be noticed and seen. You're meant to be doing something that you can pour your creative energy into. You can make or create something beautiful from. You are very good looking. You're meant to be seen, and you will be seen. You're going to be noticed, illuminated. Yeah. And the Ace of Cups. So yeah, you're meant to be doing something that lifts you up emotionally every time. Ace of Cups feels like something, it's like a new beginning at something that is emotionally fulfilling. And so to me, when you are creatively expressing yourself, my power ones, then you feel like this Queen of Wands. You feel on fire. You feel like, yeah, I can do and create and co-create within this universe. Your cup feels full. Let's get you your advice card. So the one that was flipped, your activity card, is home. Keywords are practicality, challenge, power, and foundation. Your affirmation: my home is my sanctuary. I am safe. Some of you may find that you have to work from home, or you will be meant to. Your calling is to work from home. Make a space in your home where you can do your creative work, or build something someplace in your house where you can do your creative work, whatever it is that you need to do. Physical therapy, your light work, healer work, whatever it is you need to do, even just to heal on yourself and meditate, maybe to rest, maybe you work physical work like construction and things like that, or you're on your feet all day doing retail. So do some gardening, rearrange furniture, paint a room, and newsflash, buy yourself a gift to fill the well and boost your energy. You deserve it. So I do also feel like home is going to play a factor in your true calling, either other people's homes or your own. And with Ancient Oak Spirit, it has everything to do with you being strong and finding the power within yourself. So your true calling to me is to be doing something where you are in service to people, where you are the strength, the pillar. You are the one that people turn to and lean on. And you're like a beacon to those who need shelter. So maybe you do build homes, maybe you work from home, maybe you offer shelter in some way. Take what resonates from this, my pal ones. Y'all know it's going to be a whole lot of different energies coming through with all of you guys here at one time. So if you need something more direct, book a personal reading with me. In fact, tomorrow is the last day. If you are a new client that has never booked a personal reading with me before, to get on the roster for the rest of this year. I hope this reading resonated, my pal ones. It's a great read. Give me a thumbs up, like it, love it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Read the description. Always, I try to update it and add little things here and there that y'all need to know about how we can connect and vibe further. And on that note, I want to say peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with Pal 2. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your reading. All right, so you were drawn to fire spirit energy. Hold on. And this is your advice card. Card number 17. I thought it was number 11. I was about to say, whoa, y'all got 11. All right. And underneath that is your activity card, which I also read last. So we're going to put this card over here. You also have Master number 11, Master Manifesting number 11. 11 is a master number because it is doubled. So that means double the energy of the number 1, which is a number of new beginnings and bringing in new opportunities. So that means that's double that energy. Also, it is the house of Aquarius, the house of blessings and support coming in. So when you see the number 11, that usually means wealth. Wishes fulfilled, your soul tribe coming in, your friends. So this pile here, my 2s, I do feel like all these things are manifesting for you if you are in your true calling. If you're in your true calling, you'll start to notice that you are becoming surrounded by people who are also sharing the same vibration as you, or the same desires, or the same calling. You're going to start to see your money changing and increasing, and a lot of things that you wished for and dreamed are going to begin to manifest. And this is all if or when, let's say when, you are in your true calling. Okay, amazing start. Let's go. All right, so what opportunity is coming in that you don't need to miss? Because it does feel like it's something. Especially with this energy and fire spirit. Something's coming. You don't need to miss it. All right, we got solitude. Not exactly what I was expecting. All right, we have enlightenment. And we have wonders. Okay, wow. So it feels like you're in a period of solitude at this time. Maybe you've been alone, spending a lot of time alone. Maybe it's just been circumstance, like not necessarily something planned, but just how your energy's been feeling, like just a need to withdraw and pull back your energy for a minute. And if not, you need to, and you're going to get some opportunity to withdraw your energy for a minute. It feels like your creativity at this time, especially seeing a lot of these orange hues here, your sacral chakra, your energy at this time is really flowing. Your creativity is at its peak. So just let it flow. Okay? Let it flow. I feel like the opportunity that's coming in for you at this time is going to be one that allows you to relax and still somehow enlighten and have your own experiences of wonder and amazement and adventure. Let me peek at the book for wonders. But I really am feeling that maybe you have been someone who's been like really hands on with your trying to really steer the boat, row the boat, trying to really reach your true calling. And maybe you've been alone, or maybe you've been spending a lot of time alone. And now, like, your soul tribe is coming in, but it really feels like now you are being asked to rest, or maybe you've been asking to rest, and that time is coming in. Yeah, it's like there's an opportunity that's coming. Okay, let's just go there. Look how you're in a boat with no sail here, and then all of a sudden there's a boat with a sail and it's just moving across the seas. It's going where you want it to go, or wherever you are trusting to go. You're gonna have an opportunity to really reach the skies. It's like the sky's the limit is gonna be coming in. They just want you to have patience that there's a plan unfolding, okay? And this is a sign that you are moving into a time of expansive transformation in a remarkable way. So any changes ahead are for the greater good. You are getting an opportunity to really like blow up. Let me look at wonders. Okay, I'm running my mouth. I didn't even look at what I said I was going to look at. Wonders. Okay. And that's quartz crystal being represented here. Okay, or natural rock crystals, clear crystals, amethyst, citrine, rose, and smoky. All right, because they were all revered in ancient times. This gives me a vibe that you also are tapping into these energies. You may have past lifetimes as our Aborigine, or maybe you have a connection in some way to Australian Aborigines, ancients, shaman energy, Egyptian energy, healing energy, Greek and Roman energy also coming through. Yeah. So they want you to know, just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Isn't that what we ask? What is the opportunity not to miss? The opportunity not to miss is the opportunities that are coming in. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first. Nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Don't limit the way that you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe, anything and everything is possible. So, don't miss out on the opportunities for miracles to take place in your life. It feels to me like you ain't got to do nothing. The opportunity that's coming in regards to your career that you don't need to miss is the opportunity to just chill, relax, and let things flow, because that's what seems to be happening here. Wow. All right. What a start. We didn't even get to the next 4 questions yet. All right. So, is your true calling already your career or not? So we have the 7 of emotions, which is the 7 of cups reversed. Does give me a feeling you have a lot of things that you could be doing, and maybe you're not choosing. You're a little afraid to make a choice or to leave something or whatever. You have the star reversed, giving up faith on something. And the 3 of emotions, the 3 of cups reversed. All right, so far it looks like you are not following your true calling at this time. There is something it's like you have a lot of choices. You have a lot of things you could do. With the 7 of emotions here, you have at least 7 or more things that you could focus your energy on. But there's that one thing that is the catalyst for everything else. And that's what you're supposed to focus on. It's something that you wished and dreamed for, something that will make you a star. And it does feel like perhaps at one point you might have shied away from that energy. But something is shifting. Something is shifting. However, with the 3 of Cups reversed here, I just feel like there's something with being very careful about who you work with, who you collaborate with. And with the 3 of Emotions here reversed, it just feels like always gives me the energy of false friends. Maybe there's people who are making you shift your focus from where it should be. Maybe there are people who are trying to thwart your path, or maybe in your line of your true calling, there are people that you don't want to have to deal with because of these vibrations of fake and frauds and stuff like that. But you need to make a choice as to what you're focusing on, is what I'm hearing. So are you already in your true calling? You're looking at it, you're thinking about it, it's in your head, but no, you're not doing it just yet. Not in the way that you're supposed to, according to the star. So if you are even doing it, it's something that has to be cleared out. And it does feel like you still are calling in that soul tribe that is manifesting at this time. So maybe you need to get rid of a few people first. And also regain faith and trust that your sail is being blown and guided in the right direction. So you also have intuitive guide. It's one of your gifts or callings. I want to scream, but I'm going to keep this quiet to myself. And you have musician. So you may have a gift to play certain musical instruments. You have deity, priest, or priestess. So perhaps interest in the Yoruba or Santeria, learning more about that spiritual practice is also a calling of yours. And energy reader and healer. Wow. All right, guys, cat's out the bag. I chose Pal 2. Yes, I did. I chose it when I saw Fire Spirit, because I'm a fire sign, and when I saw the number 11, because I am a moon sign, Aquarius moon sign. And this is just bugging me out right now. Like, I read these piles and I don't even think of me or my life. I'm really tapped into you guys' energy. But when I saw intuitive guide, I said, stop playing with me, y'all. Energy reader and healer, this is literally what I do. So I guess confirmation for some of you is what I'm hearing is that you may be doing your true calling, but you're not doing it to where you're supposed to be. And they keep making me look at the star. Maybe there is a fear of being noticed, even for my musicians. Maybe there's a fear. Maybe there are responsibilities, like I'm even hearing with priestess and priests. Maybe there's responsibilities in your true calling that you don't trust or believe you can do or are ready for. But I do feel like opportunities are coming in that are going to change that. I also feel many of you that were drawn to this pile are motivators, people that motivate. So my teachers may be here, my speakers may be here, actors. Yeah. All right. So what are 3 signs that you should be focusing on a certain craft? Okay, you will know you are doing your true calling if you've seen one of these 3 signs. Time. 33, Master Manifesting number 33. So maybe if it feels like time is going very slow, if it feels like time is going very fast, if it feels like everything is happening synchronized, right on time, maybe you keep seeing certain days of the time and noticing them over and over again, that is going to be a sign. Maybe when you're doing what is your true calling, you don't notice the passing of time, or time speeds up. Yeah, it's going to. It gives me the feeling of time not being of essence. When you're in your true calling, you'll just be doing it, just flowing. Time will not have anything to do with it. So this may be a career where there is no set schedule. Sometimes where you may find yourself working overtime a lot. Or noticing numbers like certain times of the day consistently is also a sign. You have rainbows. So any symbols of rainbows, that could be flags, that could be in the sky, that could be on TV, in a movie, someone sings about it, somewhere over the rainbow. Anything with rainbows is a sign you are in alignment with your true calling. And abundance. Wow. You will just feel totally abundant. Like you will see prosperity coming in. You will feel prosperous, even if, because you see, she's in a pair of jeans and a tank top, but she feels like she has the whole world. It's just a feeling of abundance and happiness and joy. And I really feel like that is going to be an important sign for you, where you just feel like, yes, I have the whole world in the palm of my hands. And all the time in the world, and rainbows, and everything is just beautiful. That's how you know you are in your true calling. It seems like there's nothing that should make you unhappy if you are truly in your true calling. So let's see, what traits do you have that are specific for this purpose? And okay, you have the child orphan. So the light attributes of the orphan or the child orphan are independence based on learning to go it alone. Conquering the fear of surviving. Wow. Shadow attributes can be feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Wow, now I did that for a while. I used to have like, oh, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my mom. And they would be people that hated me or did not like me. Just like this card is saying here. I'm telling y'all these things about myself because if we're attracted to the same pile, there may be some of you here who have done or gone through the same thing. Yeah, but I'm in my light energy of the orphan. I hope you all are as well. And you also have the poet. So the light attribute of the poet is expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So you have the gift of being able to express yourself in ways that are not just the norm, but maybe use words to symbolize something else or to evoke certain feelings in people. Interesting. I also feel like some of you are able to conquer the fear of surviving and are able to be independent, learning to go at things alone, because this is also something that you're meant to show others or inspire in others. Okay, sorry, just got drawn back there. And then you have shadow attribute of the poet is you turn a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. So using your gift of lyricism for destruction, not for elevation. All right, so let's stay in the light attribute of the poet. And let's see your money card. What personality traits do you have that will help you bring in prosperity? And you have the mystic. So the mystic. I am spiritually wealthy is your affirmation. I am spiritually wealthy. I am spiritually wealthy. Okay, that's that abundance. All right, so your attributes are that you are spiritual, sensitive, unconventional, transcendent, intuitive, introverted, illuminating, artistic, ingenious, intense, imaginative, innovative, revolutionary, rebellious, and mysterious. Ooh. Okay. So those are your three. I want to make sure you can see everything. Hold on. Okay. I don't want to cover up Mystic, so I'm going to put that right there with it. Okay. So let's move on. Exactly what is your calling or area to work in? Let's take a look there. So you have talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance. So yeah, you're like worried here. Which one to choose? What should I do? Where should I be focusing my energy? I don't know. And they're saying like your angels are guiding you. So don't worry. Like just ask for guidance. Call in your angels like to get that enlightenment. And artists. Well, there's your line of work. You do need to be doing something creative. So even if, for example, you're an intuitive guide, there's something creative you should be doing with it. Energy reader in a creative way, and all the above, whatever. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Alrighty. All right, and we have the Queen of Cups. I don't even know where to put her, but she's gonna squeeze up here. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So you're meant to help people in some way. There's something you're meant to do when it comes to emotions in people and feelings and nurturing and love and just, you are meant to make a lot of money. There's something coming in for you. You are meant to help people not only open up their hearts and open up to love and open up to listening to their intuition and connecting with their ability to manifest and co-create, but you're also meant to show them how they too can bring in this abundance and this wealth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like helping people to manifest, but in a creative way. That's what I'm hearing. In your own way, unlike anyone else. All right, so let's return to your advice. How can you be successful in your profession? With fire spirit energy here, it's pretty much telling you could be successful in your profession by staying connected to all the forces that be, because you are like on fire. You want to be successful, take action. Don't hold back. Stand in your energy, in your full life force, and follow your passion. All right? If you start to feel drained, because I feel like this pile here, you worry about the expectations of other people. This is why you might hold back. Maybe you don't allow yourself to shine as much as you should because you don't want people to expect or hold you too high up. But at this time, you want to be successful. Don't hold back. Speak your truth. Let out that inner fire. Let the fire, the light of the Creator surge through you. You need to activate your passion. Free reign, like no holding back. You have this Aquarius energy coming through. Like you have the ability right now to manifest everything that you wish for. So if you don't feel passionate about what you're doing career-wise at this time, this is the time to make that change, is what I'm hearing. And you have choices. Obviously, with this Seven of Cups here, you have choices. So your keywords are going to be peace, inner strength, cooperation, and harmony. Your affirmation: I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. And make a list. A 1 to 10 decision-making day is what you need to have. Now, I never usually get this book. Whenever I get this card, I'm going to grab the book and see exactly what the 1 to 10 decision-making day is. Hold on. Okay. A 1 to 10 decision making day. It says using a rating system between the numbers 1 and 10, with 1 being low and 10 being high, ask yourself the following question: how good is it for me to blank? The first number that comes into your head is, it is important to ask, how good is it for me to, rather than asking, do I want to? Since sometimes we want things that are less than ideal for our long-term happiness goals, it is also best if you do this quickly and allow yourself to notice the first response that occurs. Unconsciously, you already have an answer, so this tool expands your communication range and allows your unconscious to talk to you. You can test this method and calibrate your response system simply by making an obvious statement that is true or not true, and asking yourself what number between 1 and 10 comes up. So, for example, if your name is Mary, you can say to yourself, my name is Jim. Or if your name is John, you can say, my name is Ann. You can expect to get a 0 to 1 for this statement. Now say your real name and notice what a 10 rating looks, feels, sounds like, or what makes sense to you. Now you have a point of reference. So pretty much you're listing the things that feel good to you and giving them a rating number from 1 to 10. And whatever has the highest rating number is what you should be doing. So there's an activity for you to help you make a choice as to what is your higher, calling, your true calling. And newsflash, you can truly believe in a new outcome, expect results. So I do feel for some of you, it could be that your true calling is something that you have done or been doing for a very long time. And maybe it's something that you kind of was like, I did that before and I didn't really, get the success I wanted. They want you to know that, you're going to get a different outcome because you have changed as a person. So it's going to be a totally different experience this time. Okay. I hope this helped you in some way, my pal twos. Beautiful reading today. Give me a thumbs up if you got any clarity as far as, are you following your true calling? Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Remember, always check out the descriptions for a way that you can, vibe with me further, join a workshop, get a personal reading. And if you are a new client, the personal reading information is going to be removed after June 30th because I will no longer be taking new clients on for the rest of the year when it comes to personal private readings. With that said, I'm sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with Pal 3. Later. Hey Pal 3, welcome to your reading. Okay, my Pal 3s. You were drawn to water spirit, manifesting dreams. So this is your advice card. I'm going to read this last, but I'm already picking up things from this card. Okay, so I'm not even going to get into that yet. I'm not going to go there. But this is your activity card, your action card, and I read that last. And water spirit will be read last as well. This is a deep card. It's giving me a chill. If you're here from Pal 2, this may also be your message. I'm picking up sort of the same energy. This one just feels a little bit more calm. Pal 2 felt very urgent. This one feels more calm because Pal 2 still needed to make a choice. This Pal feels like you've made your choice when it comes to your calling, what it is. All right, so you have the planet Uranus, or Uranus, as they want to say now. When I was a kid, it was Uranus. But now, because people are immature, we have to say Uranus. This is a planet of innovation, change, evolution, and technology. So either you are working in technology or that's your calling. Whatever you're meant to do is meant to be innovative. It's meant to bring a huge change in the world and, help people to evolve, or the planet itself. All right, so what opportunity is coming in at this time that you don't need to miss? You have diligence. Just stay the course is what I'm hearing. Stay the course. I feel like you've done a lot of work in a certain area. Leadership. Yeah, somewhere where you are the leader, the boss, the creator, or you're going to get an opportunity due to your diligence to be placed in a position where you are looked at as a leader in your field. Maybe there's something you've been doing and been very focused, and you've been flying up above anything that could get in your way, because the fog is clearing now, and you're about to be in a position, if not already in a position, where you are the boss, you're the leader. Focus. Yes. Stay focused. You're about to come out of a period of, it feels like a period of solitude, a soul journey, spiritual journey, one that you had to come over a lot of obstacles, but it feels like you adapted to whatever you had to go through. And that has made you strong enough to be in a position where you're going to be looked at as a leader of whatever it is you do. Okay. So let's see. Are you already in this career, your true calling? Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Materials reversed. Five of Materials or the Five of Pentacles. And the King of Emotions, or rather Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. So, okay. It feels like you are in your you're in your line of your true calling, but there's been some struggles financially when it comes to that. Let me see what is going on. Why? All right, it just feels like. All right, guys, had a bit of an interruption when my my SD card ran out of space. Not my SD card, not my internal space on my phone. So now I'm on my SD card. I had went way far in. Honestly, my power threes, I do feel like you put in a lot of work with whatever it is you're doing. I do feel like you're going to get a chance to break or rest. This just gives me the feeling of someone who is like sitting in the lap of luxury, chilling, sipping whatever their favorite liquids are, and just relaxing, maybe in the tropics somewhere. But yeah, that pause made me feel, and for a minute I didn't even realize my phone wasn't even on. It went black, like there's no energy. And I like using my phone to record because it's so easy and low maintenance, but it does run out of energy eventually, or out of space. So I do feel like you need to do a decluttering, my power three, get rid of some things that no longer serve you. I do feel like there may be things from your past that need to be released that you still are holding on to, could even be in your phone. But that'll help you to move forward. I do feel like what has held you a little bit, we have here that, all right, are you in your true calling already? You are, however, you haven't been seeing the material wealth that you want it because you've been trying to fit into a place that does not want you. Like it's not your that's not your space. That's not where you belong. There's someone here. It just feels like you're getting assistance of like, hello, we here. But you've been focused on trying to fit in somewhere where you are meant to lead. You're not supposed to be fitting in. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize that, everything is gonna come together. You'll be, you'll feel emotional bliss. So you have already gotten to this level when you have reached this energy of emotional bliss. Okay, and accepted that things have to be done a different way when you do them. You have to be patient. You can't just, throw out there what you have to offer the world. It's something special, All right, let's see what else we got here. Visualization guide. What else can you do? Meditation guide. Wow. A soul worker, a guide to source energy. So you are just meant to be a guide in some way, a leader. You're not supposed to be a part of the pack. And medicine woman, pretty much a feminine energy guide. A guide to helping women balance that and ground themselves in their feminine energy, getting those emotions intact. So, and I'm not seeing any one specific focus. These may even be things that you can use to help yourself, step into your true calling, and not necessarily to use within the true calling. You take it how it resonates. All right, let's see. What are the 3 signs that you will see when you're meant to focus on something specific to your true calling? Music. You may hear it in a song, or maybe there'll be a song that'll make you say, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Or you'll hear the song while you're doing something you're supposed to be doing. Lyrics in songs, music, maybe you even need to use music in some way in visualization, meditation, in your work, your true calling. You also have butterflies. And with the number 5, I feel like they also symbolize transitions for you. So when you are stepping into your true calling, or you're stepping into a new, I don't want to say new line of work, but like a new experience, you will see butterflies as confirmation that you're on the right path. Okay. And babies. So seeing babies, seeing baby things, clothing, symbols, pregnant women even, I'm hearing, parents are also symbols and may also be what you are meant to work with as a part of your true calling. Okay? Now let's see what archetypes or personality. You have 3, PAL 3. 3 for PAL 3. Okay. So what traits do you have that are for this specific purpose? You have the vampire. So the light attribute of the vampire is that the vampire makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Now the shadow attribute is depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So your true calling gives you, it's something that you are meant to use to bring people to awareness of not only if their energy is being drained, but it's also something that is not going to drain your life force. I'm hearing like you are not going to thrive in careers where you feel like you're being drained. Okay, I feel that big time for my PAL 3s. What else we got for you? Healer. Wow, they're just straight up telling you who you are. Light attributes. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. And your shadow attributes could be taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for it oneself. I'm telling you, PAL, I swear, if you came straight to PAL 3, you should listen to PAL 2 as well. Unless, honestly, no, I don't feel that, because I feel like if you're at PAL 3, you already have completed pile 2. It really feels like it was in order. Pile 3s, you already chose your field. It feels like you're already doing what you're meant to be doing. But the only block is that you weren't doing it in a leadership, innovative sort of way. You were doing it in a way that it was like you were seeking validation or approval from the wrong people. And you have lover. Yeah. Your light attributes are great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, and your shadow attributes could be obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. I just feel like you're very devoted to whatever it is you do with that diligence there. Um, I feel like you're a healer. I feel like you're someone who helps people also revive their energy and deal with the shadow and release any energy of codependency. Um, yeah. Okay. And your money making characteristics are you are the messenger. With Mercury here, you are meant to communicate. You're meant to get out a certain message, speak up, say what is on your mind, or use your voice in some way to guide people. And your affirmation is I bring the light of awareness. And it says perceptive, progressive. You are intelligent, adaptable, changeable, psychic, versatile, candid, agile, communicative, insightful, imaginative, curious, and instinctive. And these are all to me literally describing who you are that makes you able to do what it is you're truly called here to do. So let's see exactly what is your calling or area to work in. So you have, move these down, books. So your true calling involves books in some way. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. I'm going to move these up. Oh, that's good. All right, what else we got? Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Now, this is a creepy card to get right now, and you'll see why when we get to your card of advice. So, at this time, your life purpose is to just not only do your heart's desires, but also help guide others and towards their dreams. I feel like you're a dream maker. You're someone who shows people the way towards their desires and their dreams by healing yourself and loving on people and loving on yourself and really speaking your truth and using that intuitive energy to guide people, to heal people. I do see for this pile a lot of work with women or feminine energy, whether you're a man or not. You're going to end up working primarily with women. Okay, what else? You have the Eight of Cups reversed. Well, no, I wasn't taking reversals with the Mermaid Tarot. Sorry. So you have the Eight of Cups. And you have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, your life purpose is, your true calling is to help people know when to also release that which no longer serves them, to know when to walk away from something, to let things go, to leave their past behind, to move forward from their past. You also may end up writing books. I see you doing retreats and stuff where you help people manifest their dreams, I'm hearing, or do healing work. And with the Ten of Wands here, you may feel like at times you are taking on other people's loads, but what you are really going to be doing is, well, once you've mastered this, is that you're going to be showing people how to lighten their own burdens and loads rather than carrying all the stuff that people carry, rather than healing and releasing. You're going to show people how to release, how to let go, how to follow their heart's desires. Maybe you're going to do that by writing a great book, or you're going to read a book that's going to help inspire you as to how you can do this. Yeah. All right. So you have. All right, so advice cards. How can I be successful in my profession is what the last cards are answering. And you have communication, which goes right along with the messenger and Mercury and books and everything. So your keywords, and you got the number 5 that matches your butterfly card. Another number that I think you should see as a symbol, as a sign for stepping into your true purpose or your true calling. And the keywords will be adventure, growth, freedom, and innovation. So if you don't feel those things while you're doing what you're doing, then you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Your affirmation, I am present to life because life is a present. I am present to life because life is a present. And an action you could take is to make a wish right now. What is your heart's desire? Boom. Heart's desires. Yo, my pal threes. Dead ass make a wish right now. What do you want? Because your angels are literally telling you that they are protecting you and helping you bring into fruition exactly what you want. And maybe you've made the choice now, so now you can be more clear, and they are ready. Communicate your heart's desire, because your newsflash is a phone call or email. Expect one to come in because your gifts are being recognized. So you're gonna get some kind of communication coming in, letting you know that what you are meant to be doing, your true calling, people are recognizing you as being gifted in it, as being a leader in that field. And so you're going to start to get reached out and called on. And that brings me to the water spirit. This card, Manifesting Dreams, is literally saying the same thing as heart's desire. You are in an energy right now where you can manifest whatever you want. You can manifest your dreams. You are in water energy, which is flexible. It flows. So at this time, be clear. What do you want to manifest? What is the career of your dreams? What is the life path of your dreams? What can you see yourself, or would you want to be doing forever? Don't even think about money. What is truly calling to you? Because whatever it is, you can make it happen at this time. My pal threes. That's what I got for y'all. I hope this manifests. Oh, wow. I meant to say I hope this resonated, and I said I hope this manifests. So there you have some extra manifesting energy. Maybe this reading is for me too. That's why I said I hope this manifests. But anyway, I hope this resonated, y'all. Give me a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to the channel if you like the way I read and intuitively guide. I have so much more on the channel to offer. Check it out. All of my readings are timeless unless they are stamped with a time that says like specifically for this lunar event or portal. But other than that, they are open. Read the description for other ways we can vibe. I hope that many of you will go on this retreat to Guinea with me, January 2024. Information for that is also on this channel. There's a whole video about it. But you can also email me at the email information that's in the description if you have any questions about anything. New clients, book your personal reading before June 30th is over, because I'm closing the doors for personal readings for new people until 2024. And on that note, I think I told y'all everything now. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this amazing tribe of light workers. Look at y'all. Y'all are dope. Love y'all. Later.